Hey everyone, it's Angela with Create Your Future. Today I'm back with a new video and I am going to talk about dealing with addictions. There was a comment in a recent video about dealing with addictions, and so I'm going to focus all of this video on manifesting a new version of someone that is showing up in your current 3D with an addiction. Before we start, I do want to remind you that I am available for one-on-one coaching. I would love to work with you and help you with anything at all that you are manifesting, to support you, to answer your questions, to just help you on this journey. Also, I have a course that's available that I have gotten some really great feedback on. It is called Awaken to I Am. And this course deals with kind of the function of your brain, what's happening when you're manifesting, how this is all working, how it's pushing out, how you're creating your reality. And I also have affirmations in there that are designed to help you understand that you are the I am in your reality, to awaken to that understanding, to step into that power. And guys, we are giving away a free course. So I have heard there are some really great reviews and we are getting great feedback with that course. So all of that information, coaching, courses, everything is in our description box below. Okay, let's now jump into the video and talk about addiction and creating a new version of someone that is dealing with addiction. I have got a lot of notes here, so I'm going to be looking down. I want to keep myself on track, and I had a lot of things that I kind of wanted to talk about in this video because it's a very, very important, especially if you are dealing with that in your life and there's someone that you care about, that you love, that has an addiction. It's a serious issue that I want to incorporate this into manifesting. And I want to remind you that everything in your experience is your reality, and every person is showing up based on your perception of them in this reality. So you can see things turn around no matter what the current circumstance is like. So creating a new version of someone that has an addiction is no different than creating a new version of any SP, any specific person in your life. It's no different than anything that you manifest. So remember, when we are manifesting, what we're doing is we are simply creating a new belief within our subconscious programming that we now are going to believe and accept and surrender to, believing that it's true. So it's no different. It doesn't matter what you're manifesting. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with addiction or you are manifesting a job, a relationship with a romantic partner, a house, a car, doesn't matter. All manifesting is the same. You're simply dealing with your subconscious programming and retraining it to accept a new story. So if we're talking about specifically somebody with an addiction, what we could do in the very beginning is look at those things that you see showing up in your reality, in the life of this person that has the addiction, that you would like to be different. You can start by actually, look at those things that you see that you don't like, the things that are surrounding this addiction that you don't like in your reality, that's in the life of this person in your reality. So there may be things like maybe being inconsistently employed, maybe health issues, maybe estranged from the family, or difficulty in the family setting, maybe a marital situation that is not doing well with this addiction. Maybe this person is showing up intoxicated, under the influence, they're inappropriate, they're unreliable. Whatever you're seeing that you don't like, identify those things. Look at them, be really honest, make a list, and identify those things that are showing up, the things that you don't like. And from that place, by looking at the things that you don't like, the things that are associated with the addiction that are not working, you now create a new story for this person by creating the opposite from that list of things that you don't like. So, for example, if, as I just said, if they're showing up intoxicated and inappropriate and unreliable, you're going to create a new story that, now they are consistently showing up sober, appropriate, reliable, mature, the exact opposite of that old scenario. You're going to create this new role for them. If, they've had financial difficulties, they've been inconsistently employed, you want the new story to be now that they have consistent employment, that they are financially independent, stable, they're thriving in a career, they're doing well. So you look at those negative things in their experience, in your experience, what you see in their life, and you create a different story, a positive outcome for each thing that you see showing up in their life. So this process is going to be very specific to each and every person, because each person is going to be dealing with different things related to this addiction. It might be a family situation. It might be a marital situation. It might be with job, income. It might be with health. Whatever it is that's very specific to your situation and how it's relevant to you. It might be all of those things, multiple things, but it's very specific to whatever is showing up that you are recognizing as a problem related to this addiction in your person's life. Now, you create positive intentions, affirmations, coming from that list of things that aren't working. You can use any technique that you want, so you don't have to just use affirmations. You can have an imaginal scene, you can have inner conversations, you can script, whatever works for you, because the whole name of the game is that you are convincing yourself that the reality is different and this person is showing up differently. You want to see a new version of them, and you're writing the script for them. So this is all your reality. Remember, it's all your perception of everything. So this person that has the addiction is going to show up based on your perception of them. So you write the new script, the new story, new expectations that you would like to see play out in their life experience, and it's ultimately in your reality. It's all based on your perception of the situation. I also want to talk about, so when you kind of get this list in place and you decide, these are the things that we want to see different, this is how we want to see things show up, you begin to work on intending, visualizing, whatever you're doing. Whatever is showing up, you allow that to be there and you affirm that it's working for you. So once you have, got your intentions, you've become very clear on what you want for this person and for this experience in your reality, you work with whatever shows up, with whatever the bridge of incidents is that's moving your person in this direction of sobriety, mental health, emotional health. And so what I mean is, maybe something like this person gets a DUI, or maybe there is a health-related issue, or maybe there is estrangement from their family, all resulting from the addiction. Your affirmation always needs to be that this is working in our favor. This is something that is moving them to that direction of sobriety, of getting help, of getting over this addiction. You allow those things that show up to work in your favor. And remember, everything is always empty and meaningless. So it is only the meaning that you assign that is relevant in your situation. So you decide that everything is working in your favor as best as you can, that it's moving this person to sobriety, to health, that it's helping them get to this end goal of being free from substance, sober, happy, healthy, productive, all of those positive things that anybody would want for someone in their life. And I also want to include that I understand if you're dealing with somebody that has an addiction, and you're over here, they're addictive, they have an addiction to a drug, you've seen all of that behavior that's involved with that, but yet you're trying to create this new version over here, happy, healthy, whole, sober. Sometimes, that is a big jump for the brain, and it's a little bit difficult to just move over there. So you can manifest in steps. And really what I mean manifesting is in steps is that you slowly begin to convince yourself that this is possible, that day by day they can and are getting better, that each day they are moving towards sobriety, that each day there are improvements, that each day that bridge of incidence is moving them in the direction of being sober, being healthy, being well. This is sometimes like an easier process when you allow yourself to gradually move in that direction and let things unfold naturally. Your brain can receive it better. It's easier for your brain to accept. If you can just go from, addicted to boom, healthy and well, and you can visualize that and you can accept that, you can believe it, great. But if you need to, and I think a lot of us do need to move through that with understanding and a little bit of patience in allowing yourself to accept that belief. Because sometimes when we are dealing with someone that has an addiction, we see really extreme things in our 3D. And so our brain needs to gently accept this new story. It needs to become believable for us. So kind of move through that process slowly. If that helps you believe it and accept it and, feel that it is more real than just going from A to B, boom, boom. An addict, well, it makes more sense sometimes to kind of maneuver through that with, I believe it's possible. I know it can happen. I know each day things are getting better. I know that we are moving in that direction. So allow yourself, to go on that path, because sometimes it can feel unbelievable. It can maybe feel like it's impossible. How can they get better? They're so addicted. I've seen such bad things. So allow yourself that space to begin to accept and believe and surrender to that new belief. And then also remind yourself, this is completely and totally your reality. You get to write this script for this person. And I want to add also that someone that has an addiction, the substance that's being abused, whatever they're using. It's just that coping mechanism that they have in place to deal with something deeper within where they are discontent. So, include affirmations, scripting, inner conversations, visualizations, whatever you're going to use, that are saying things like, they are now mentally, emotionally well, stable, healthy, happy. They are now able to self-regulate. They are now able to find their own joy, peace, happiness, contentment, fulfillment within. You can say things like they have gotten over the past trauma, past pain, past, whatever has gone on in their past that has probably led them to this place of having an addiction. You don't have to know what it is, but they're past that. They're over it. They're free from that. They're moving forward. They have a healthy new mindset. Include affirmations about that internal place, that internal peace, that internal renewed way of thinking, health, all of those things, because I think the internal piece is where the addiction stems from, right? That's why somebody is using a substance to help them cope, help them deal with things internally. So remember to affirm for all of that internal wellness, wholeness, healing, that they are, now mature and well, healthy, confident, happy. All of those great things emotionally that we would want for anybody that we care about. Okay, so I think I have covered everything that I really wanted to touch on and, provide as far as a guidance for you if you are dealing with that in your life and someone that you care about has an addiction. If you want more assistance, more help with that, you could sign up for coaching. I have dealt with this with loved ones in my life, and I can help you. I can help you kind of recreate that new story for someone in your life and give you some guidance on how you proceed and move through this process. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, sign up for coaching. If you're interested in any of our courses, anything that I have, Create Your Future, our free course, all of that is down below. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I just appreciate everyone. You guys are amazing. I love you all. I will see you in the next video. Bye.